GSL. Welcome to GSL Cloud Kingdom.
All right, in the bottom left certain location, we got our Protoss player who lost last game that we just saw to a failed cannon rush and then followed up with a timing that was a little bit lackluster. Let's see what he does this time. He is Liquid. All right, silent ID. As you can see, some Team Liquid support out there.
That's a serious fan
That was
right
a
there.
serious face right there, man. That was no joking around. Yeah, right. We got our Zerg player. He's very young and very skilled. Second most wins with his, for Zerg in the GSL code as he is
FXO Leenock.
Was Hero chewing gum? I believe he's one of these players that
I
actually
believe he
chews
chews gum. I'm fairly certain that he does. But I don't know. I wasn't watching. All right. Cloud Kingdom.
This is such a scary little group here.
It is. It really is, especially after we saw well Heart played.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was going to say.
I feel if Hero loses this match, I actually have this.
I think he can't get out. I think
Heart actually will kill him.
Yeah, I think so.
I actually do. I'm like, after I saw well Heart play in the other one, I feel like he matches up better with Hero, and I feel like Hero today may not be on top of his game because recently in every tournament, Hero has looked like a god. Yeah, he truly has. He's looked just like he can't make a wrong decision, he can't make a wrong move. But you know, and yeah, I mean, it was a failed cannon rush, but still tasteless. Still. All right. Doing a great job of denying. Oh, nice. Yeah, he was juking and jiving in there.
Oh, man.
All right, so Leenock obviously going to go for 3 days, most likely. But Leenock is one of the Zergs that switches it up much more than just about any other Zerg. He will absolutely do like a Roach all-in.
Yeah, sure.
Mix that in against Protoss. Haven't seen it quite as much lately.
He does a lot of Ling Roach all-ins historically.
Yeah, he does. He doesn't have any fear of any of this stuff. In fact, he's already thrown up a gas. And then when Hero scouted and went away, he canceled it.
Okay.
So Hero right now is going to have to look at this and try to decide, you know what, is this gas canceled or not? Because he's not going to get back in there. And, I mean, he's snuck out another probe to try to get back in, though.
This is how you beat someone who's really good, is you make something in your base, show it to them, in a very subtle way, and then you can cancel it. Yeah. So Hero might actually end up making additional cannons he doesn't actually need. Whoa! Just barely not going to get in there.
No, just barely. And he does scout the third hatch. So right now he might be saying, okay, this could have been a fool. This could have been...
could have been a fool, Artosis?
Could have been a fool.
Is it the technical term?
It is the technical term.
Okay.
You know that we invent the technical terms.
We do, actually. We could just make up all sorts of dumb stuff. So he's doing a boogity bob build.
And if we say it long enough,
then all the other casters start saying it, talking like us. All right. Now he sees the cancel gas.
And that's good. He actually got in there. I didn't think he'd actually make it all the way back in, but he did. And that's going to give him, you know, a little bit of a sigh of relief. He's not going to have to make any additional cannons. He's not going to have to guess. He's not going to have to make any sentries right off if he doesn't want. And now he can play his normal game, whatever he actually had planned for this.
So yeah, this is going to, as Artosis said, it's going to transition to a pretty standard game here. Now getting the Warp Gate. And I'm guessing he's probably going to get a Stargate. He might get a Robo. What do you think, Artosis?
Well, you know what? He's making a Stalker. I wouldn't be surprised about Stargate. Would not be surprised to see a Stargate right now. We'll see, though. It has to be made like really, really soon, as he gets some more minerals. +1 attack being started. Okay. And it's pretty impossible to tell right this second what he wants. We have to see what his gas timings are going to be from here.
All right, we got +1 attack now on the way. I actually feel bad. I don't know if Hero can get out of this group. I really don't. Well, and that's too bad because I actually really enjoy watching Cassie's games, but I'm just looking at this and Not so sure.
I feel like this match is almost the decider. I feel like he needs to beat Leenock here.
I think Hero can beat Squirtle in a PvP.
Because I think Hart actually might beat Hero if he plays him, but I feel like Leenock will beat Hart. So if Hero can show right now that he can beat Leenock, then I think he's going to be in a good shape. And Hero versus Squirtle, anything could happen.
Yeah, PvP is fairly volatile.
Yeah.
So.
All right, so he did scout that Robo. He has seen a Sentry and +1. All right, so the pieces of the puzzle are starting to come together. A few more gates being added.
Think he's just going to do an Immortal Sentry push?
There's a very good chance. Of course, he could go for an expansion as well. It's hard to tell right this second what his actual plan is. Now, as far as Leenock goes, he is getting his speed, he is getting his layer. He did go for that triple gas. So, a little bit more gas.
Gonna just chase down the Zergling, and we have a Warp Prism. Okay.
All right, all right. Not surprised to see that popping out. A lot of people recently, even with, there's been early Warp Prism harassment builds coming out. But not just that, even if you're going for an Immortal Sentry push, a lot of people have been grabbing that Warp Prism before the Immortals, because you're going to get it anyways. Yeah. And it makes it so that your build is a little bit more tricky. You might be able to get some extra damage done. You have the 4 gates, you have some sentries.
You can even fly out the Warp Prism and scare them into making more roaches and
absolutely. Keep them at home.
Zerglings, yeah, because they're going to think, oh my god, he's going to do that sentry drop on my ramp or in my name.
Exactly, yeah. So, I like that he's gotten this Warp Prism.
Did he get that Overlord at the top?
He's still chasing it, and looks like he did. He ended up getting it.
Oh, okay.
Took him a while, but he got it. And it's just going to be Zealot Harassment, so that means we should be seeing the third base. He has already put the pylon down there. And what the Zealot Harassment will do is keep some of Leenock at home at the minimum. And if he keeps at least some of him home, the rest of his units with good micro should be able to hold on while he takes the third base.
You can expand off this too, which is exactly what he's going to do.
Yeah.
All right, the roaches are going to come in here and looks like take a peek.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to do too much of anything right now.
I don't think he's going to be able to do much of anything.
Now, this is pretty cool. Leenock's getting his Spire right now. Not exactly what I expected to see at this time. In fact, he never did get the Infestation Pit. So it looks like he does want to go into Mutas, which is going to be neat.
All right, he's going to drop over here. Nope. Now, again, even if he doesn't actually drop any of the Zealots off, he's still in good shape because he's keeping Zerg at home, so the third base gets up just fine. And by the way, we're going to have a lot of Mutas coming out here. As you can see, the gas has been stockpiled. Oh, now he can even go over the Spire over here. Oh, sick.
This is nice. Nice move there. Trade some hit points. Barely any, in fact, for that Queen. But yeah, he's seen the Spire, which is so important. He's getting Blink. He's getting that +2. He's focusing on building up his Stalker count. And I mean, this is obviously a Muta build here from Leenock, which it fits well into his style. So glad to see him do it.
Is he gonna try to go for the Spire again?
Looks like he's going towards.
Yeah, he's gonna go for the Spire.
Oh, and he's gonna get it, I think.
Oh, this is bad.
If he works in a few more, yeah, maybe even.
Well, actually, because micros the roaches for it a little bit. No, he's gonna get it.
It looks like
and it goes down.
What a huge kill for this part of the game. And what did he lose? Just a few Zealots, a few hit points. He'll probably lose the Warp Prism to the Mutas. Yeah. Goes after it immediately. But that's huge, man. And now Leenock has to decide, does he rebuild the Spire transition?
He's going to go for ground.
Yeah, he needs to. You can't rebuild the Spire at this point. You need to constantly build up your Mutalist count if you want to stay on Muta.
Now, he's got some pretty light defense here for Mutas.
Good amount of Blink.
But you know what? I guess it's probably more than enough considering he stifled Muta production.
Yeah. The fact that it's only going to be 12 Mutas all game, he's got enough. As long as he moves the Stalkers around correctly, he's got enough. Muta's trying to come in right now. Too many cannons already. In fact, every base has at least a cannon, which is super important.
Each base gets a cannon.
And each cannon gets a base.
You get a cannon.
And very nice.
Whoa, good dodging there. Damn, Leenock.
Yeah, Hero actually defending perfectly so far. And Leenock, of course, is maxing out pretty quickly here, but he's focusing a lot on roaches and lings, so that's not like long-term units that we're seeing out.
Well, he's got Hero matted down and in defensive mode. He's double expanding. He took the upper left, got gases there, and he took the center right.
Good choice. I like it.
And you can see Hero's having to turtle harder and harder and harder.
And he going for Templar Archives, so he's, you know what, it's going to be a while, basically, before he has that Storm out and he has his High Templars up. And Leenock
really
with that double base.
Until he has the High Templars.
Leenock's already up to 94 drones. This is really looking very good.
Maxed out, man.
Yeah,
well, he's at 187, close enough to maxed out.
And he's going high.
And the other thing is that he's going to have all the Infestor upgrades he needs.
It's true.
By the time he moves out. So the big question is, when Hero moves out, is he going to get anything done? Because Leenock is basically going to have the entire toolkit necessary to dismantle him.
Exactly. Right now, the army of Leenock, he's maxed, he's mobile. That's what it is. It's not a very good army, though. And in fact, he will crush off a little piece of it. But Leenock has made this kind of subpar army just to keep Hero like kind of on the defensive so that he could do this. So we'll see what he can actually do with this, because Hero is starting to move out already. And Leenock is moving around the map. There's a huge amount of units coming in over here.
All right, he's got a counterattack coming in here. And he's going to go ahead and try to get these Archons, and also hitting these the probes over here and the cannons.
And he's going to pick off all of these Archons. It looks like he's going to lose a lot of units. But that's 4 High Templars less that Hero's going to have here.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, the Mutas have done reasonable damage. He's down to 51 probes.
He's continuing to do damage. This time, the Mutas are not even as valuable in a battle. They're just here to keep the Protoss at home.
Anything he can do with them right now is actually very worthwhile. And in fact, he's already killed 31 probes. This is amazing that he's killed this many with these Mutas.
And the beauty of it is, meanwhile, back in the base, oh my god, tight squeeze. Got to huddle together like penguins. He's going to go for Greater Spire now.
Yep. He's also getting a lot of Spine Crawlers. It looks like he's focusing all his Spine Crawlers in front of his 3rd and natural. He's prepared to lose his expansions.
Yeah, he's totally fine with that, because he's going to have the Broodlords out.
Oh god, this is so brilliant by Leenock. With the amount of damage he's done, he knows he can lose these expands because he's teching so quickly. In fact, that one's already going to go down. And that's fine. It doesn't really matter that much. Because he's done enough damage that getting those Broodlords, he's going to be able to push out and retake bases.
I can't believe that Infestor got away. Well, it might look, this is actually a very hard one to call. Okay, basically, here's what's going on. Leenock is going to have that very scary Broodlord tech. I don't believe we have a fleet beacon here. Ouch, by the way. I don't believe we have a fleet. Okay, he's going to lose, I think, all the units.
Yeah. It's not actually a big deal. In fact, with the 3 left, he needs to do something with those.
So, anyways, he's going to have this very scary Broodlord tech. Now, he did lose his expansions, one destroyed, the other one damaged. That's good for Hero, but it might not matter because Leenock's recently built up to this kind of ultimate endgame army. And there's no mothership out here to deal with the Broodlord, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, frankly, I don't really feel like you can kill Infestor Broodlord unless you have a mothership. I don't think there's, or they mess up.
It can be very difficult. There's no question about that. You have to get him out of position. Heads up, you do need that mothership. But you know what? Right now, the thing is about Hero, he still has his 3 bases, even though he lost quite a bit. He's taken a 4th, and he's Hero. He's so good at multitasking, and the slow Broodlord army will have problems with that.
Ideally, if you just have Stalkers like this, you want to go run around the Broodlords and blink into the main or something, but I think there's too many Spine Crawlers that you can't actually blink anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Going for the Greater Spire over here.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's
nice
actually
move.
huge.
Yeah, and that's the 2nd Spire going down for Leenock. And down it does go. He will lose these units, but you know what? Totally worth it, I would say, right now.
Oh, yeah.
The Broodlord count is going to hit 11 and stay there for a long time. In the meantime, taking out this top left base, Hero, he's playing a strong game here.
Yeah, Hero's playing really well. Hitting that Greater Spire is huge, man.
Yeah. But from here, Leenock, his unit composition is the better one. It's slow, it's immobile. He's going to have to make a lot of spines and spores to make sure that Warp Prisms don't rip him apart and that Zealot Warpins don't rip him apart. But he can go ahead and he can retake bases now. And Hero can't really stop him from that.
The Fleet Beacon's almost done, so the Mothership's going to be on the way soon. Yeah, he definitely needs to clear out those 2 Stalkers. Uh-oh, he spotted the 3 Zealots up here, too. All right, unfortunately, these Zealots are not those Spartans from 300. They will lose to the Infinite Broodlords. Or Broodlings, excuse me. And it looks like slowly but surely Leenock wants to push down towards the 4th.
Yeah.
And I think we're having some, I don't know if you guys are seeing this, but on my screen we're having some lag there. I think it's fixed now. Okay. All right, we're going to switch cameras here to our other observer. All right, looks like one of our observers might have dropped. Don't worry.
I think that's actually my PC. Pretty sure.
Is that yours?
I think so. I think that's my username.
Well, anyways, basically, it's Legend. Okay, so it's our observer. So what we can do actually is we're going to go to Heaven, probably the Korean observer.
Yeah, either he or I will observe from there.
I mean, this happens, I think, like once every 2 or 3 years. Oh, you're back on.
Yeah, no. It's,
I think one of the.
Well, we got to jump back into that game then.
All right, here we go.
Okay, so here we go. He's trying to warp in once again, but you know what? He has some Spore and Spine defense. Going to lose that Warp Prism. That's important. The Warp Prism harassment is one thing that's going to keep him in this game, and as long as Leenock can shut that out, he's going to be in pretty good shape. All right, here we go. Oh my God!
All right, a lot of Templars and Stalkers getting hit here. Backing up now. One other Templar goes down. Mortal Trap and will go down as well. Now, Leenock has to take out this base, and Hero has to hold it.
Yeah, Hero does not want to lose this one.
Mothership's going to get out in time.
It may not, but here we go. Wow, that is a huge blink in, but a lot of Infested Terrans going down. He's got to start fungling these Stalkers. He backs up his Broodlords. Just 6 left, though.
Oh my God, I think that's actually it.
Well, Hero's lost a huge chunk of his army here.
Way too much. He needs to go back to the probes now as well.
It looks like he should lose this this 4th base, but Hero's still going to be mining from 2 bases, basically, a little bit more gas.
Now that we checked your previous screen, he does have minerals, especially the 3rd base.
He's whittling things down. He's still making Stalkers. You can't count Hero out until he's, you know, got basically nothing left. He's still got some stuff, so we'll see.
All right, he's going to try to blink up underneath these Broodlords.
And look at this. He's actually flanked them this time, and he's doing a great job.
There's no Queens here to transfuse.
In fact, he might be able to get these Infestors.
He might actually be able to save this base.
Not just save it, Tasis, but he's killed off all the important units of Leenock right now. Leenock has to get out of there with those Infestors.
I can't believe he saved that. I cannot believe he actually did that.
That's a really good job. Really.
Now, if you look at the income here for Leenock, I think could actually switch back into Roach. Am I wrong about this? He could actually go Ling Roach.
You know,
with 2.3K,
yeah, his mineral to gas count looks like he should, but
yeah, I don't know if he is. But
you know, he's going for the Spire. He's focusing on Lings and Infestors right now. I think that's good choices, and you know he's got to be careful if he wants to go Roach again because that gets really cost efficient late game. So here we go. The Infestors very little energy once again. He's got to be careful about this. Leenock just continues to use up their energy and walk forward. He cannot lose these Infestors.
Nice burrow there to get away. You can see Hero wanted to blink on top of him. This is actually a great game, by the way.
Yeah. And Leenock has expanded again right there. Hero can kill that off very easily. He's actually seen it even.
Okay, I guess he's going to go back into Greater Spire. I feel like this is going to be a very lagged tech switch.
It is a very lagged tech switch. That's why you feel that way, because you're right.
Well, I think Hero actually... I cannot believe, by the way, Hero saved that at 4th base. I was 100% sure that was going to go down.
Well, Leenock,
I am so impressed with Hero, man.
It's so hard to be out in the middle of nowhere with just Infestor Broodlord. You want some other units under there, or you want the Infestors to have 1 billion energy, and they really didn't have that. I utilized so much of that to make those Infested Terrans and fungal that other Stalker Ball. And when Protoss is on 4 base, they have enough to create whatever they need. So... you know, Hero did a good job with that defense.
What is the deal with these drones? Is this like a bad hotkey?
Yeah, looks like it. Those drones are actually on a follow command with the Zergling, it looks like. Probably the Zerglings were rallied near a patch or something, I don't know. It's weird.
They're Stalker drones. Oh, this is going to be good.
We've actually seen Leenock do this before. There's something with his hotkeys where sometimes he has drones in there somehow. They aren't in the hotkey, though. They are actually just on follow. Yeah.
Well, he's going to deny this base for sure.
That one's dead.
You can see both players being very cautious at this point in time. It's very hard to read the other guy's supply. I assume Leenock's going to cancel the last second here.
Nope. Just going to let it die.
Oh, you know what he could do? He could just go ahead and mind control or neural parasite that mothership and then burn its vortexes out.
Yeah, that's going to be something he wants to do for sure.
Oh my god, that is just outside of the observer's vision. Oh my god.
You know, I think that's what that's there for, too, because when you attack move out, oftentimes the mothership just lags so far behind, you don't expect for for an Infestor to be over there. He's going to be glancing at that all the time.
Yeah, no kidding. His eyes are right over that. Now he's taking the bottom right, which is not good for Leenock right now. And Hero is almost maxed out, by the way. I think right now the only way that Hero can play is probably to go over to the 4th base and park above that, the Zerg's 4th base, I mean, and deny him. And he'll probably do that after he secures the 5th base.
Yeah, you know, just securing even the 5th base.
Oh, he's going to do it! Oh!
Nice.
Oh my God!
Oh, he
so
should have done the probes.
Yeah, I was gonna say he should have done the probes for sure.
It doesn't really matter. Flies that out, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so that was a really good move by Leenock. Now Leenock, he's kind of in trouble because Hero on a 5th base. Even though Leenock's got an insanely good composition, he can't really refill it because he's only mining from 1 base right now. So let's see. He has 14 broods, 11 infestors, 29 lings. That's
Does he have enough overseers with the army? Where is Overseers? I actually do not see an Overseer.
He has 1 Overseer.
That's not good.
Not sure where it is. I don't see it. Yeah, he's got to be careful about that too.
Okay, there's an Overseer.
He's making a couple more, so he realizes. Yeah, so right now, I mean, Leenock has to figure out what he wants to do. Does he want to go super turtle mode and take more hatches? Looks like he does.
I guess if we actually get to, this game goes on for much longer. Oh my God, beautiful storms.
Wow.
Really nicely done. I think he's going to lose that War Prism, but...
He's actually going to lose that Spire, I think, as well.
Okay, those are way too clumped up.
Some beautiful storms going down right now.
All right, he's at 54 energy here on the mothership. Oh, by the way, could he get a Neural off again, actually?
Yeah, he might. If he could bring that to him, that'd be huge. And he does. He's
Neural
forward.
He's Neural parasited that. Beautiful.
And nice storm on Infested Terrans. Realizing the Infested Terrans can kill the mothership.
Hero is hitting the 4th base here for Leenock very hard. So a lot of this is just going to boil down to this army here. The mothership goes down. It needs to be remade. The 5th base, the bottom right, is isolated right now. And yeah, no way in hell is this Nexus going to survive this.
That is true, but Hero has shut down the mining of Leenock. Leenock is only long-distance mining right now. Hero does have that bottom right, so the economy of Hero is still stronger than Leenock's.
All right, he is going to get this Archon, I think, before the Spire goes down. Oh, well, it won't matter now because those...
yeah, the Zealots will finish that up easily.
Yeah. All right, now as you can see, if you look at the minerals and gas here for Leenock, it's so stagnant. Now, he is going to go ahead and, oh, hold that thought. He's going to blink under here. Beautiful blink under.
It's a nice, ooh, wow, another blink under. In fact, the Archon's coming forward. Side Storms are going down. There's not a lot of backup units here.
Oh my God, I think he's going to do it.
Is he going to break this Broodlord clump? And, well, there's not many Stalkers. And with Infested Terrans out, those Archons are going to take a lot of damage.
Stalkers are coming up here from the left.
And I think that's too many Archons.
Got it. I think Hero wins.
It is looking like it, Tasteless. He still has a bit of an economy as well.
If you notice, he can kite with the Broodlords here.
Yeah.
GG. Damn, what a great game that was.
Very close one, indeed. Hero pulling that one out, looking a lot more like the Hero we all know and love.
Yeah.
Really good multitasking, hitting all over the place, killing some bases of Leenock. Leenock played a beautiful game strategically, I have to say. You know, he lost that Spire, he made something happen out. He said, all right, you know, I'll just make this super mobile army, max out real quick, keep Hero in his base, double expand, and tech. I loved the moves of Leenock in this game.
I'm actually really surprised Hero won that.
Well, you know,
when I saw that death ball coming down,
he was a little bit too sloppy with the way he moved out because Hero he was all over the place. He flanked with the Stalkers, blinked in from 2 sides, killed everything off. And now we can verify he does chew gum.
He does chew gum.
But yeah, it was a little bit of a mess up there by Leenock. He overextended with his broods with that first batch, that super important batch. If he hadn't done that, I think he probably wins that game.
Well, guys, we're going to go on to game number 3 here. They're 1-1. This is the rubber match right now. Now remember, the winner goes on to face off against Squirtle. The loser goes on to face off against Heart, which basically means it sucks either way for you.
What can we say, Tasteless? I mean, this is craziness. I don't even know who I want to see win or lose. It would be kind of nice to see.
I honestly wouldn't mind casting a PvP with a Heart. I mean,
Hero versus Squirtle.
Well, I don't know why I can get that up.
They're both so good at PvP. That would be interesting. But at the same time, being a selfish person that I am, if Leenock wins, all the rest of the games they have Protoss in them.
That's true.
Well, not necessarily. We could have a TVZ at the end, but we'd have a lot more Protoss games.
We like casting Protoss games. We play Protoss.
Yeah. No, I love to see
builds.
Protoss games in GSL. I steal a lot of builds.
I know. That's the best part. I'm like, wow, I'm paid to steal this guy's build and talk about it. All right, sick. Do we have one of the players on the bathroom break or something?
Look at this choice.
What?
Leenock chooses Antigua Shipyard.
Antigua Shipyard.
That actually kind of fits for Leenock. You know, he's someone who gets aggressive.
Like
he doesn't always go high Zerg.
Antigua Shipyard.
Yeah. He's but yeah, that's interesting. I'm not for Leenock. I'm not all that surprised. If it was like DRG, never in a million years going to pick this map.
Well, what do you think he's going to do on this map then?
Well, I think he's going to just go for that kind of like strong mid game that he has. To be honest. Will he go for mutas on this map? Because when Protoss is taking that third base, that can be hard.
What was our first map in this best of 3?
Our first map in this best of 3 was
not. It was not Whirlwind, was it? No, it was Daybreak. It was Daybreak.
Yes, it was Daybreak.
I'm just surprised he wouldn't pick Whirlwind as a Zerg. I think it's the only time we're having a Zerg player not pick Whirlwind.
You know what? Whirlwind would be a better pick for someone like Symbol or DRG or something. Leenock has a completely different style. He's someone that gets more aggressive. He's better. He's not as good in the Supreme late game as he is in the early late game and late mid game. Those are like areas where he's very strong. The mid game, of course, really his domain. So, you know what? He's going to have to focus on holding off the 2-base timing that Hero probably is going to throw at him.
All right, guys. Looks like we are ready to get this game going. Hero against Leenock. A lot is on the line. Only 2 of the 4 guys in this group are going to go on to the round of 8 in the most competitive season of GSL Codas to date.
Yes, this has been such an amazing season, Tasis.
He's stealing my coffee.
I bought you this coffee. I can steal some.
He's stealing some of my coffee, man. All right.
There we go. I just need a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I'm like I actually have so much energy anyways, but I'm like, I want more.
Well, we're going to go on now as the countdown started. I believe we had a restroom break there for Leenock. We're ready to get this going. Here in Seoul, Korea, we'll bring you the best StarCraft 2 action in the world with Tasteless and Artosis, the Mary-Kate and Ashley of esports. That's us, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
We're the Olsen Archon.
The Olsen Archon. I like it. All right, let's go.